The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Down the field, 6 points, go! Down the field!
No, that is not your local high school cheerleaders or some college football game. That's CNBC, and that's Fox. That's their business shows. I have not seen cheerleading like this in I don't know how long, 20 years. It's unbelievable. These guys should be put in jail. I mean, the cheerleading, the misleading, is just incredible. It's unbelievable. I mean, in 2010, we had an unemployment rate, or 2009 to 2010, if you recall, we had an unemployment rate of 10%. And the number of people on food stamps was 35 million. Well, wait a minute. Today, they're telling us our unemployment rate dropped from 10% to 3.9% because they're doing such a great job creating, jobs and so forth. Well, wait a minute. If we've gone from 10% to 3.9%, why is it we have more people on food stamps today? We have 11 million more people when our unemployment rate's at 3.9% than at 10%. How does that make sense? Also, if the economy's doing so well, and the cheerleading just goes on and on.
If you look at the broader consumer, the consumer is doing fine. The unemployment is low. Wages are on the rise.
Oh, wages are on the rise. Love wages. 0.2%. That's the average for 10 years. It's unbelievable. So if the economy's doing so well, how can 45 million Americans be living below the poverty rate? It's insane. I mean, it doesn't add up. How can the unemployment be declining to 3.9%, yet budget deficits, meaning the government spends more than they take in, increasing by $100 billion a month? Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. If your unemployment rate is down, that means more people are working. That means the Treasury gets more taxes. So how could our budget deficits increasing? Your budget deficits increase when your unemployment goes up, not down. It should be the opposite. We talked about this yesterday. It should be just the opposite. The bigger the workforce, the less the budget deficits. The same with food stamps. Shouldn't food stamps be going down if unemployment dropped from 10% to 3.9%? And if we're doing that well, how can 45 million Americans be, or 15% of our population, American population, living below poverty rate? Are you nuts? Home Depot. Now, Home Depot is a bellwether for health of the consumer. If you want to know how well the consumer is doing, you go to the bellwether, Home Depot. Just like you want to know how it used to be, you want to know how well technology stocks did, you go to IBM. Well, now, if you want to know how healthy the consumer is, you go to Home Depot. They're saying just the opposite of the jibber jabbers. Just the opposite. Home Depot reports that the consumer is struggling. In fact, the number of transactions year over year are declining, not increasing. So let's get this. The unemployment rate is going from 10% down to 3.9%, and they're telling us how wages are increasing, yet Home Depot says, no, our transactions year over year are declining. They declined. They're lower in 2018 than they were in 2017. And they were lower in 2017 than they were in 2016. I'm talking about the number of transactions they record. So all this cheerleading, I don't get it. The banks don't agree. They don't agree with all the cheerleading or Payne.
I see a consumer out there that's becoming extraordinarily confident.
Yeah, Payne. Oh, this boy can cheerlead. He can cheerlead, this guy. Oh, let's not leave Arnie out. They're a team. Boy, can they cheerlead. Oh, wait, Maria Bartiromo. Wow, can she cheerlead? But the facts are the facts. But nobody cares anymore. They just listen to these people. This is nuts. The banks don't agree with our cheerleaders. No, they don't. The banks, guess what? They're saying the consumer loans at their banks are plunging. All due to the rate hikes I've been warning about. You can't have 10-year Treasury yields going up to 3% and now beyond and get mortgage applications because the 10-year Treasury yield is tied to your fixed rate mortgage. So they're reporting that their loans, their consumer loans, first of all, are plunging because of the rate increases that you get from the Fed rate. That means the increase that's caused by banks loaning to other banks overnight. That's called the Fed short-term rate. That's going up. It's since 2015, it's gone up 6 times. It's going to go up 2 more times this year. They're going to raise rates again in June and then again in December. And because of the higher rates, that means the auto loans are going up. The rest of the loans are going up. Credit card loans are going. It's more expensive. People got to pay more. So, but their wages aren't going up. So that's a real problem. But that's not what we're hearing from the cheerleaders. They're saying how strong these consumers are. But the banks disagree. Wages. You know, Congress needs to work on wages. But they're not. They don't work on wages. They got to stop taxing labor. No more taxing labor. The cruelest tax of all is the withholding tax. And they should start passing a law that let Main Street, the Main Street worker, take that Social Security money and invest it where he wants to invest it, because the government sucks at investing. They don't know how to invest. So all that Social Security money, you should be allowed to invest it. That's the first thing they should start doing, because the only way this economy can grow is through investing. The economy can't grow when population just gets wages. No economy grows on wages alone. Economies grow when people have enough wages and take a portion of the wages, put it in savings, and then invest it. There's never been a strong economy unless people are taking part of their wages and investing. It's that investment. That's where the money comes from. That's where the economy grows. They keep talking about consumption. Go out and buy a snow tire. Go out and buy a snowmobile. Go buy something. No. Invest. Instead, they got people going out and buying these big four-wheelers. They put these big aluminum rims on with spinners. They buy a pit bull, chain them up to the back bumper on Friday night, and they finance the whole thing for them. That's not how you grow an economy, through consumption. You grow an economy through investment. But they're not going to let you make enough money. CEOs aren't going to let you make enough money because, after all, their biggest cost is labor. 25% of our working population makes just $25,000 a year. 30% makes between $50 and $100,000 a year. 19% makes more than $100,000. That's it. We'll talk about some stocks and more when I get back. It is now 15 past the hour on Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're talking about how all the cheerleading, I mean, you can turn on Fox and watch they got two business shows, main shows, Varney, and they got the other one there with Payne, and they got Maria Bartiromo early in the morning. They go to CNBC in the morning. They got theirs. They're all cheerleaders. They don't tell you the truth. And then people are losing money listening to them. I mean, it's amazing. What they say is totally different than what's going on in the economy. I mean, you can't sit there every day and tell us this.
We still think earnings are driving the market.
Overall, this has been an absolutely amazing earnings season.
The markets are reflecting an improving economic backdrop.
Earnings are really kicking it.
Oh, yeah. Here's what they don't tell you, and they should be saying to you. Look, you better start taking profits because we got lucky. Because remember, it was the tax cuts that drove the earnings that gave all these corporations a 7% gain they otherwise would not have had. And that 7% gain showed up in the first quarter. That's why they have these gangbuster earnings. But it's a one-time event. It's done. They got their credit for it. Going forward, they should be telling you, we're going to have a problem. Because going forward, especially your 401k, you're not going to get those earnings. Going forward, when we start, like I said this yesterday, you start comparing the second quarter 2018 to the first quarter, it sure was gangbusters when you took the first quarter of 2018 and compared it to the last quarter 2017 before we got that tax cut. It looked like, wow, we were exploding. That's all you heard every day from the cheerleaders. We're exploding. Look at these earnings. But now you got to pay for it. And that's why the stock market's not going up. It's struggling. It's not going up. It's stopped. It's 7% below its peak, its all-time high, which started to crash on January 26th. So since January 26th to now, May 16th, it can't go 7% higher? Of course not. With all these great earnings and all the cheerleading that's going on.
The stock market's up. People are employed. People have a lot of confidence.
People are employed but not making any money. They're not making any money. They're not making any more money now than they were in the 70s if you figure in inflation. No, they're not. Why? Because the only way you make money in this country is not through wages. It's through savings and then taking that savings and investing. But it's not working. Because right now, the incomes in this country is terrible. 25% of our working population makes just $25,000. We have 135 million people working. 25% make just 25 grand a year. That's it. Combine that with the husband and wife working, say 50 to 58,000. That's you can't make it. There's no money to invest. Oh, well, it's in my 401k. Well, that doesn't do you any good. Just go to the newspaper every day. There's another lawsuit, and the lawsuit's always the same lawsuit because you're getting ripped off. Because the one thing we have learned about 401ks, they're just a skimming operation. $250 billion a day they skim from their customers. The fees are so outrageous. For every 1% fee that you pay, you lose half. It's crazy. Why do you think so many people have switched to the S&P 500, to the spiders? I put my gang in the spiders all the time as part of one of our video stocks because it's a beautiful thing. I mean, the fees in your 401k are like 10, 20 times higher. They kill you with fees. Go look at the lawsuits. Every lawsuit's the same thing. Fees, and lousy investments. You can't make money in a 401k when you deduct 2% a year for investment costs, then pay a quarter of what's left to Uncle Sam, lose another 2% to inflation. You're left with 1% a year. That means it takes 70 years to double your money. What are you, nuts? You're paying custodial fees, legal fees, transfer agent fees, sub-transfer agent fees, record keeping, marketing fees. You even pay for the brochures. You can't make money. There's too much expense. It's a skimming operation. So you can't make money. So the problem is we need to take that money and invest. And yesterday I ran the numbers. Numbers are terrible. If you make $58,000 a year, if you take the housing cost, your transportation, food, your insurance, other health care, you spend on health care, a little bit of entertainment, don't go out and go crazy, and clothing and some services and the real estate taxes on your house, you're in a hole. An average person who's making 50, if the husband and wife average, the majority of the people in this country are making $58,000 per household. You take the taxes out, they need 5 credit cards to subsidize their negative cash flow. See, it used to be in this country, with pensions, you made enough money where, remember, the company would invest wisely for you. But those pensions are gone. And not only the pensions are gone, wages are gone. Wages aren't going up. The majority of Americans share in economic growth through what? Wages they receive for their labor. Okay? Rather than through investment income. That's the problem we got today. You got to start. Remember, the majority of your growth, of your value, you got to make. If you're going to retire, you got to make that retirement money through investment income, not wage income. But you can't have investment income unless you have good enough wage income. But you're not going to get big enough wage income because Congress is owned by the big corporations, and they want to make sure the policies are such that we keep outsourcing. But there is a way to make some money, and I do it every day with my gang, and especially for those people who are so busy they don't have time. I'm going to show you a couple stocks. If you were with me since I started that program, what you would have made for returns on just following my video, doing exactly what I said in my video. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
The 16 years between Baby Bush and Obama, the average pay went up 0.2% a year. That was wiped out just by health care, for God's sakes. The problem with that is, unlike years ago, you would have enough wages, okay, and you could take some of those wages and put it in investment, put it into the stock market. And that's how you grew your income. Nobody ever can grow wealth through wages. It just doesn't happen, unless you're a football player or a baseball player or a TV star. The average person who retires has to get it through investments. Well, I have a 401k. Sorry. 401k is nothing but a scam. It's a skimming operation. Their fees are incredible. They don't work. 401ks don't work. Now, the problem, we got to get wages up. But that's the problem because Congress works for our owners, the multinational companies, the monopolies, the big boys, the banks. They don't want to pay you a wage. They want to outsource. So Congress, you think Congress is going to put in place policies? We know now that Congress only puts in the policies that the 1% tell them to put in. They don't represent us. When you send somebody to Washington, they don't represent us. What are you, nuts? Now, for wages, your wages to grow so you can save a little money and invest, productivity must rise. But you can't increase your productivity because the CEOs won't let you. Because the CEOs are buying their own stock back. In other words, with the profits they're making, they used to take those profits, plow it back into the company, then your productivity went up because you had new machinery, new equipment, new facilities, and then your wages went up. Today, the reason why your wages aren't going up because the CEOs are taking that money, not investing it, putting it in their pocket, and then doing stock buybacks because remember how they get paid. They get paid on stock by how high a stock goes. So we got a real problem in this country. When they all get up and start talking about minimum wage, that's another lie. Minimum wage, are you kidding me? You always know when we got elections coming. They're already starting to talk about the midterm elections. They're starting to talk about minimum wage. And that minimum wage is a total joke. We have 137 million people in our workforce. Only 0.5% or 702,000 workers are paid minimum wage, 7.25. Of the 702,000, only 85,000 people are over the age of 18. So we got our workforce, 137 million people. 85,000 of the 137 million are over the age of 18 getting paid minimum wage. Now, the Dems want to make, minimum wage is working. It's an entry-level position. When you're in high school, that's where you go to get a job. It's entry level. You don't stay there when you're 34 years old or 24 years old or 34 or 54. But the Dems, that's what they want you to do. They want you to stay there and make a living. And then they beat up on these franchises who, they don't make a lot of money. They have to have a lot of stores to make any money. So, but the answer isn't wages when 85,000, or you just use 702,000. Okay, only 85,000 are over 18 years old. So that's not the problem. They're fine. It's the wages. We have to increase them. We have to have more productivity, but we got to stop stock buybacks to do that so that they're forced to put money back into capital investment. They're not going to do that either. So what do? I can't fix it. So let's make some money together. And if you're very busy, I have a great program. I have all kinds of programs. I have a program for the person who is really interested in investing and being active in an aggressive way, and I have a full-blown educational program where he comes every day online, and he comes into a teaching environment, and it's live, and you give us your stock, and we show you on a chart what you're doing wrong and how your investment is doing. Here's what you should do, shouldn't do, but you got to have time to do that. Then we got people who are busy working; they don't have time. So, give you an example. All I do is going back. And go back to, I think it was right around April 5th. This is before oil took off. And I said to everybody, oil's going to take off. And everybody said, all the gibber, oh, no, oil's not going to. Well, it did. And I said, let's buy Suncor Energy. It's setting up beautiful because it just turned green on my chart, which was a buy signal. In other words, it was red on January 26th. And it stayed red all the way to we got to, it was around March 28th. So it said stay out because the institutions that make stocks go up, they're not putting their money in this particular oil company. Well, starting on March 29th, it turned green. And right now it went from around $34 to now around $41. And that's about a 17% gain. Now, I'm not saying every gang member got in exactly at the same time. I'm not saying every gang member got in on April 4th or April 2nd. Maybe not even. They probably didn't get into let's say they got in on April 6th. They heard my show. They joined the gang. They started to follow my video. And so maybe they got in at $36. So $36 to $41 is about what? That's maybe what, 8%, 7%? That's 11% return. So let's say you got in later. You saw my video where I kept telling the gang, okay, let's add here. So where I told them to add, I think it was around April 11th. It was at $37. So today is 41. So that's a gain of, that's probably what, Jared? That's 37 to 41. That's 10%. 10% return. So instead of getting in when it was around $33, if you even got in when it was 37, you're still making money. The point is the video, I keep it on the video, and that video's there 3 times during the day. So you're working, you go to your mobile device, you pop it open and follow it. Now, you don't give me your money. All I get from you is the $39.95 for the gang membership. Or if you want to pay for the chart, once you get going, a lot of people want their own chart to do their own investing because they like it, they enjoy it, they see it's easy to do, and they put their own stocks on. But in the very beginning, what I do is I just take my chart and give you a stock like I did with Suncor. Another great stock, which was oil, and we're still involved in, is XES. And that turned out to be a great stock. And again, we bought XES when nobody wanted it. XES, it was telling us the institutions got out on February 1, and the institution didn't get in until it turned green on April 12th. Isn't that nice? It tells you to stay out of it. Then it told me to get in. So in the video, I say to my gang, and I show them, look, it turned green. Let's buy it at $16.09 or whatever the price was that day. And today it's still at now it's $18.49. So 16 to 18.49 is probably, I don't know, about 18%, 10%, 14%. So there's a 14% gain. I'm not making this up. But you didn't have to do anything except to remember during the day, 3 times a day, I do the video and update it and tell you to take profits, don't take profits. Or here, let's get in and buy it. Like I did with this one. I said, let's go in and buy this. It was around $16. And I said, let's put a stop in, okay, under $15.50. So that meant if it dropped below $15.50, we were kicked out automatically. So I always make sure that we all know what is our risk to our reward. Are we risking 2% to make 10%? Are we risking 4% to make 10%? That's what you need. But you haven't got to do any of this. I do it all. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Try it for this 30 days, $39.95. If you make money, remember St. Jude. We'll be back with a lot more. It is 43 past the hour in Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. You can call right now or go to my website, philsgang.com. Sign up, $39.95. And you can, again, any of the programs are available, but the most popular program is the one who people are just very busy, and they just want to follow my video stock. I just gave you a couple stocks, AMD. It was a video stock. It's a 13% return. Not saying everybody got 13%. So let's say the average got 5-6% return. Didn't have to do a thing. All they did is open their mobile device at lunch or wherever they're doing. It says, "What should I do today?" And I say, "Why don't you add to your position?" Or let's move our stock. The stock's getting a little weak. Let's take some off and move our stock. I direct you. I coach you. You have your own personal coach, for heaven's sakes. My whole staff is here to coach you. It's so simple, so easy. You haven't got to do a thing. Then what you do is just, when I suggest this, again, when I say to you, okay, our gang is buying XES like I did, our gang members are into XES, then what you do is just go online to your online broker and you select that stock. You just send me $39.95 for the coaching, that's all. And we don't take your money. We don't sell you a stock. It's not what we do. So we're focusing on helping you help yourself, making money, okay? And you can do it very easily. It's not hard. Or you can participate in a wide range of programs. If you want to be doing this every day and really working at it, you got that option as well. But XES, like I said, was up over 18%. WMB 6%, AMD 13%. So cut them all in half. Say they're all 5%. That's still good. Let's say you all got 5%, you didn't have to do a thing. 5% return. If you got a 5% return every month on your money, that'd be pretty good. Now, I can't guarantee 5% or no percent. I can't guarantee anything, and I wouldn't guarantee. What you do is you look at it for 30 months. It's like, for 30 days, 1 month, and see if it works. You judge everything on performance, don't you? Well, judge me on my performance. That's all I ask. At the end of 30 days, if you think my performance is good enough to continue with, that I'm guiding you as a coach, telling you how to add to your stock or take your stock off. If I'm a good coach and my team here is a good coach, you judge it. And at the end of the month, I'm telling you, I promise you're going to say, wow, I wish I've been doing this for a long time. I don't have to do anything. All I got to do is just go to my video while I'm working or at home, and it just takes 2 minutes. So 877-600-GANG, let me tell you this. The market is not going to keep going up. It can't. It's impossible. Because the 10-year Treasury yield is at a very dangerous point right now. 10-year Treasury yield is at 3.1%. But the worst one is the 2-year Treasury yield, because it's catching up at 2.5. When the 2-year starts catching up to the 10-year, that spells recession, and it's always been correct. The last 7 recessions, that's exactly what happened when the 2-year caught up with the 10-year. We also know that, there's just too much stuff that's going on that it doesn't make sense. You can't have a stock market going up when you got people making lousy wages, when you got a situation where you have the country's debt is growing faster. Think about this. We have a country whose debt is growing 35% faster. That's just absolutely insane. You can't have a U.S. debt growing faster than the economy, for heaven's sake, by 35%. You can't have the 2-year Treasury at 2.5% catching up to the 10-year Treasury at 3%. You can't have the trade deficit expanding with a dollar that's going through the roof, and think your economy's not going to crash in the market. You can't have an average household where both parents are working for a combined income of $58,000 before taking out the taxes. And then they can't take any of that money and put it into investments. And when they do, they put it in a 401k, and that's ridiculous. You're never going to make any money with 401k because the fees are too high. Look, you stimulate the economy by shrinking government, okay? Not tax cuts. Who came up with the idea that a tax cut is going to stimulate? It didn't work. Trump was sold a bill of goods by Cohen, who left. Anybody that tells you can stimulate an economy's growth by cutting taxes just for these large corporations, are you nuts? It didn't work. They took all that windfall money and they doubled the amount of stocks they're buying. And that's what's holding up the market here. For a while, it'll hold up here, but then one morning it's just going to fully collapse. In the meantime, let's make money on the upside, but we'll always be ready when it turns red. Like XES. When XES, earlier on in XES, we bought XES in November. It turned green at $16 in November. And then it turned red again at $18. Now, that was a nice little profit. That's a 15% gain, and we knew when to get in and when to get out. So for 30 days, you're following me, and I'm telling you to get in and get out, because that's what my gang is doing. Are you telling me after 30 days, if you're not making money, you're not going to stay? Of course you are, because you'll never make more money consistently than you would do following me with this chart. I've been doing this business for over 40 years, 72 years on this earth. I know what this market's about. So call 877-600-GANG and start tonight. And I'll start you with the first video. You just go online. That's all. Go to philsgang.com and go to online, and there's the video, and it tells you exactly what to do. So the big thing, this country has got a big problem. It's got a big problem because The dollar is really screaming. The dollar is going up. But here is the problem. Intel, 81% of its business comes from overseas. Apple is 50%. GE, 40%. IBM, 40%. Exxon, 67%. Qualcomm, 98%. Johnson & Johnson, 53% of their business comes from overseas. One big guy after another. Everything's coming. If you average it out, our big major companies, about half or more of their income comes from overseas. And when you got the dollar going up, the dollar is screaming up because because the interest rate is going up on the 10-year Treasury because of the inflation that's going on caused by the oil going up 161% in the last 26 months. So the 10-year Treasury is going up. People from Europe are coming over buying the dollar. The dollar's going up. That's killing all these companies. They can't. Intel, Apple, GE, IBM. So what are they doing? They're buying more stock. Because if they didn't buy stock, their earnings would go down. This way, by buying stock, they reduce the amount of shares they have, and then their lousy earnings, they're taking their lousy earnings and spreading less earnings over fewer shares. So now the earnings go back up. It's fake. And the stock goes up. So every time the dollar goes up, and these companies like Intel and Apple and the rest of them, their earnings go down, they can cheat. They just buy their own stock back. And then these jibber-jabbers get on TV and say all this kind of crap.
The stock market's up. People are employed.
Yeah. And
we still think earnings are driving the market.
No, it's not earnings driving the market. How they got the earnings to drive it was by Apple or any other company. If they had 1 million shares, let's say, outstanding that you could trade, they go and let's say they buy 500,000. So now there's only 500,000 left. Now they've got a lousy quarter because their earnings are cut back because of the dollar, because they can't sell stuff overseas. So now they buy their own stock, so there's less shares. Now they take the lousy earnings, spread it over less shares. The earnings artificially go up, and the stock pops up. And they come on, oh, look at this. Stock's up. The economy's doing great. What are you, nuts? That's called a bubble. But I will tell you when that bubble is ready to pop. And then we will be in a position when the market starts dropping 10, 15, 20, 30, 60%. You will be in position with one little stock. I have this one little stock that when the market starts to crash, we buy. And that stock always goes up when the market's going down. So 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days. If it doesn't work, that's it. You have no contract, nothing. But if it's working, remember St. Jude. Boy, I'm going to tell you that what is going on right now, you take all of these companies out there, and they are getting clobbered because they can't sell their goods overseas, and they're hiding it. And they're hiding it through these stock buybacks. But it will happen. But in the meantime, let's make some money together. 877-600-GANG, they're waiting for your call, $39.95. Follow me and my chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.